I should be live. I should be live. I think I'm live. I am live. Okay. Uh, what am I doing? Okay. So yeah, I didn't stream yesterday. I thought I had a doctor's appointment, and then like an hour before, I realized I did not. So yeah, but we're live today. A little late. That was on accident. I went to like I was about to stream, and then I ate and then I was about to stream. Then then what the fuck happened? Oh, my mom just like trash picked like a cat, like a climbable cat house thing, like the little like cat things that they climb on. And I was like, "Oh, I'll bring it in." And I thought she bought it new, and I was like, "Okay, it must have been on sale or something." And no, she trash picked it, and I was like, "Mom, this is going to be like filled with cat hair, and like we have four cats. This thing's like going to get pissed on or whatever." And then we start like, because we have like cats, so we have like shit to like pet cats to get hair off of them, and we start doing it with that, and we get tons of hair. And I start like we just start doing it over and over again, and that took me like 30 minutes to clean. But now I'm live and playing Pokopia. I don't even think I played this yesterday. Yeah, I didn't. Lucky day. Um, yeah. I was just texting friends, and they were talking about how like, so some of my friends are still go to school because they're like a year younger than me, but I'm 1 year older than them. And so they still go in, and they were talking about like how they got like a message reported home, and the message was like, "Oh, to families, there was someone had a small hand tool in their car, and that's not allowed on school property." And then like the person like had to leave and like stuff, and I don't even know who the person is. They don't know who the person is, but they like, my one friend sent the message home, just like, don't bring hand school, or don't bring hand anything to school, like weapons. And like I was looking at it, I was like, that's kind of stupid. I like a hand tool. I like, if it was a knife in someone's car, I can understand that. I still think you should probably maybe have some amount of self-defense, especially if you're a woman. If you have a knife in your car, I think that's probably more okay than like some other things that you could have in your car. Okay, grow veggies at once. Okay. Make roads, build lots of stuff. Make it easier to get around. Set up lots of lifts to make it easier to get around from island to island. That's stupid. Set up lots of machines to properly empower them with electricity. But like, yeah, I was so like caught off guard, like, oh really, you can't take a hand tool? Because I assume like a hand tool is like a fucking screwdriver, which, like, you think about it, there's always like some car guy at school. There's always a car guy that's like just an archetype of person. And that guy just, if his car got searched randomly, he's fucking screwed. Because he's got a bunch of screwdrivers, probably got a toolkit. You're telling me someone can't have a tool bag at school? Like, I understand, like, the implication, but, like, we have scissors. If you wanted to stab someone, you could. We have pencils. If you wanted to stab someone, you could. But it's also really funny because I think my sister, she, for a while, she would drive her boyfriend's car, and then like one day she like looked at like the like the front door. I can't think of the fucking right word. Like the front side of the door. And there was just a fucking machete there. And, you know, if that was found out of school, absolutely, I understand that. But if you're outside of school and you have a machete in your car, that's your own prerogative. You can fucking defend yourself. And I think that's kind of sick. I mean, I have a knife in my room. I mean, I could defend myself. Not like underneath my fucking pillow or anything. Like, my grandpa gave me a thing of tools in a plastic bag, and it would cut through the plastic bag. So then he wrapped it in like, I don't even know what the fuck he wrapped it in. He wrapped it in something and then put it in a plastic bag and then just gave it to me. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll put this underneath my dresser. And so if I ever get robbed, I guess I'll go underneath my dresser and pull out my knife. My rusty fucking knife that will give you tetanus with it one slice. Got that poison enhancement. Cool. I want to redo here. I don't like this area. I like Pokemon being in their home habitat, but some of the home habitats are really fucking ugly. Or like, just inconvenient in terms of space. Like, I like the dandelions. Those are cool. I don't like fucking block. Those are ugly. I should probably get you to move. Come on, we're going. I'll just insta-do this and then come back to wherever. I should probably set up a gathering Pokemon in the museum. Museum. Wait. You're literally... You're following me. Okay. Whoa, he moves fucking quick. Why is he one of the quicker Pokemon? Also, Onyx is following me. I don't want Onyx following me. Come here. You come with, and I want Amora. There you are. You, come with me. I think I might have every fossil in the game. I wanna say? Oh, we're gonna have to fucking go a long way. The Rocky Ridges is the area I'm least fond of. I don't like this area. It seems like a nightmare to like build shit in. So I didn't clear my inventory. Dude, people are still just fucking texting. And I check every time and it's just like one-word answers. Which if you're in a group chat, I hope everyone does this. If you're in a group chat, you should you should take every message that you send and you should optimize it. Because if you're not sending all you need to do in one message, you're doing it wrong in a group chat. If you're like responding to one single person, not a group chat, that's more understandable. Whatever, I don't care. But when you're doing it to multiple people, you don't know what those people are doing. There could be someone eating with their family and they don't want to get a bunch of texts, and you're sending like 3 because you especially if you mistype something. Like if you just send a typo and you say that, but you say like TAHT and you misspell that, I know what you mean. You don't need to then say that afterwards. If you really misspell something or it's like a really specific word, then retype it, but like just get it correct the first time. Oh, fucking Bastiodon is gonna be fucking... Is he gonna be too large? They're finally moving. Also, if you're in a group chat, you should try to be like responsive to everyone. Like it shouldn't be, your text shouldn't be individualized. It should be something that you can send in a group chat that everyone, like if you can send something that everyone sees, it should not be dedicated to one person unless it really is like group chat focused. Where the fuck are you going? What are you doing? Come on. Some people need to learn group chat etiquette, because some people just don't know it. That being said, when I'm in the group chat, I'm being Mr. Silly Man. I'm just sending things to make people laugh. What the fuck are you doing, Bastiodon? I'm gonna murder you. Where the fuck are you going? You're not gonna be able to get over here. Dude, I'm muting my phone. What the hell? There's still texts going on. I don't need this many. Can you not pass through here? Come on. Come on. Come on. Can you make it through? Come on. Come on. Okay, we have made it here. And we should be good. Maybe I'll live here. Who the fuck was that? Is that Shieldon? Shieldon got pretty late. Oh, it's weird because it's 3. It should only be 2. I'll just... yoink. I'm gonna have to put more down because it looks weird. Does this look normal now? It does, because it's a 2x2. And with the body. And it's 1 too long. That is not... Did I not grab... There's the tail. No, what? Am I dumb? Am I fucking stoned out of my mind? Where the fuck? Tundra. Tundra. Oh my god, here it is. give him an extra rib cage and another pair of legs. Wait, I kind of like this. Just give him more shit. I wanna just fucking make the Bastiodon have like 15 pair of legs. I probably could do that with how many fucking torsos and heads I have. Is this the smallest fossil? Yes. Now it looks weird. I guess I just take these away. It was, I need to take these away. That's what I wanted to do. Come on. Wanna move in? Yes. Okay. Now where the fuck do I put Amora? Amora, you can go. Oh, there's one's over here. Yeah, I'll do it over here. I probably should move Granados. You know what? I should move Granados and fucking Tyron, and then have that one over there, the shit over there be two like this, and then I'm gonna do that. This is when I like the game, when it's just like you get an idea and you're like, I'm gonna do this. Okay, now you move here. That fucking cry scared the shit out of me for some reason. Okay, then we go like this. And we go yoink. We go yoink. Yoink. And we just have to pick these up because they're weird looking. And then we gotta go yoink. And yoink. And then we got a honey. Honey! Mr. Beast, honey! I don't know what was here before, but it's not gonna be any more. Come on. I'm a stone cold dumbass. Draw. I guess I'll just preemptively. Thank God you did not fall off the fucking edge. Okay, you move in here. And you. And I'll just grab Tyron now. Also, I like kind of stopped cleaning shit up, like off the ground. You. Tyrant. I think Tyrant's my favorite fossil. I'm not really a fossil guy. I love dinosaurs, but I'm not a fossil guy. All the fossil Pokemon don't like do anything for me, but Tyrant is definitely my favorite. Jaw. He's just a fucking... He's just a T-Rex, and he's awesome. I need a... I love Triceratops. I need a Triceratops. I was gonna say, is Bastiodon a Triceratops, but there's no fucking way he's a Triceratops. I should probably, like, clean this up, but I don't want to, so I'm probably not going to. Are they all just litter Pokemon? Crush litter, crush litter, crush litter, crush litter, crush, fly. What about? Nope. Where the fuck is Gimme Ghoul? Gimme Ghoul. There he is. You just collect. Okay. I will... I guess just put this, like... here. Kind of looks like a donation. Oh, never mind. That just doesn't do anything for any of them. Okay. I guess I'll do it here. Oh, wait. Wait, what? I don't... So clicking in the right stick just shows a square? And then I'll put one here, I guess. I guess I should have this one be, like, against the wall. They're not gonna do anything anyways. What would happen if I... I could not be bothered to fucking... Is that not powered? And then... Oh, cool. It can turn on. Who's the podcasting Pokemon? Okay, wait. So now I'm done transporting fossils. Fossils are done being transported. Palmo, why is the W fucked up? Why is the W like slightly... Did anyone else see that? The W is slightly higher on Palmo. I wonder if a gather Pokemon collects vegetables. Also, collect veggies. Well, I guess veggies and vegetables are different, technically. Fuck it, I want to go to Dream Island. I need to go to this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna... What the fuck? Pike? That's so annoying. Can I... Can I do this? Was that the right one? Yes. Yes. I need to get Volcano Durand. And I need sea glass. I really wish they just gave Pokemon that drop those things. Like, even just, like, a rare Pokemon, like a legendary or, like, a third stage evolution, just to drop, like, gold or sea glass? You're really telling me there isn't, like, a sea glass Pokemon? I mean, seashells, they could have done, like, Cloyster. Even, like, fucking Clam Pearl. I just wish that. I wish the automation was a little better. Because I don't got infinite materials, I gotta actually worry about shit. I understand that with, like, Pokemetal, like... yeah, that I understand, but, like... If you're gonna give me 18 different ways to get iron, why can you not give me one way to get copper, one way to get gold, one way to get fucking glass, sea glass? Or shells? I like these little guy statues. I like them. They're just very... So Pokemon usually makes, like, Pokemon out of things. And I hope they make a Pokemon out of that fake Pokemon. I also hope they do that with the substitute doll. I love the substitute doll. I'm not seeing any volcanic area. That's awesome. Awesome! Oh my god, it's so cool and awesome. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I forget who recommended, I think it was my sister, but there's a chance it was my teacher, and then my sister played it for me, and I Think You Should Leave is so fucking funny. It's right down my rabbit hole. I only watched, like, specific episodes, like, I've never just, like, watched it, but, oh, that show's so funny. Crystals. I guess I should just, like, mine this shit. I don't know when crystals are going to be useful, but I have, like, enough of them to not worry. Speaking of things I've been watching the Tip to Tip series that Ludwig does. And that is a great YouTube series. The archetype of guy and other guy go on road trip somewhere is very good. Because they also have that for, not them, but Eddie Burback and, Ted Nivison with the fucking, I went to every Rainforest Cafe, and what's the other one? I was trying to think of the other one first, but I can't think of it. Rainforest Cafe and... Oh, is this a legendary? Did I get Volcanion? Nope. 3 rare Pokemetal. Gulp. Oh shit, I can break those. Okay. But the Ludwig Tip to Tip series of them in China it's so funny. Because they'll go up to someone, like, they did the one last year in Japan, and, like, they could speak an amount of Japanese. They, like, can barely speak any Chinese or Mandarin, and like they'll just like go up to someone and be like, cat line, and the person's like, what? I don't know what you're. Multiple people have just given up on what they're saying. It's so funny. This fucking shit is so just not, you know, easy way to just go like this and fucking drill baby drill. Eat. Can I not? I can't fucking eat in this form. Why can't I just eat? Burger. How much volcanic shit do I have? 24? I think I need 50. I thought about it and I was like, oh, why don't they do a tip-to-tip to in America? Because, like, it's pretty good distance, whatever. And then I, like, thought about it for, like, 2 more seconds and I was like, the whole point of the thing is that they can't speak the language and that that's the part that makes it hard. If they could just read every sign and just talk to people normally, that would be way easier. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm a fucking dumbass. Certified dumbass. I don't know how to get Volcanion, or even if I can. Do I have enough? 58, that's enough. I remember, thank God I remember. I would say, like, in terms of things that I compliment myself on, also Lugia. In terms of things that I compliment myself on, one that like, cause I'll compliment myself on a lot of things, but like half the time I'm like joking or like I don't really care. One of the things I do care about and I do think I actually am good at is memory. I think my memory's good as fuck. And I was on the fucking hello. I was on the human benchmark thing to see like, oh, what are my scores? And I like, oh, it might have not saved, I don't know. But my memory, I got to 10. The like one where it's like a grid and you have to do like top left and then you click top left and it's like top left, top bottom, or middle bottom, and then you go top left, middle bottom. And I did that and I got to 10 multiple times and I was like, I swear to God, I used to be able to do this way better. But that's a different type of memory. Like there's short-term memory, I'm not good. Like short-term, like if a teacher was like, who's got a good memory to remember something? I was never someone like, I'm gonna fucking do that. But like the long-term shit, I'm good at. I'll pull up, like I remember there was a time where I was talking to friends and they were like, oh, do you remember that time when we did this? And it was clearly a time that I was not there because it was something I've never done. It was like, oh, have you gone to this, like, I think it was like a food place or something. And I was like, actually, no, it was a food place. I'm just not saying what it was. It was like, oh, did you ever go to this place? And I was like, no. Or they were like, oh, remember that place? And I was like, no, I never went there. And they're like, yes, you did. We went with this group of people on whatever. And I was like, I remember I specifically said no and did not go because I've never been to that place. And they were like, no, you went. And I was like, no, the fuck I didn't. And I said, you want to know why I know I didn't go? Because I remember it was around this time, and I like said like a specific thing, and I said, you guys did this, and it was with this person, and they were like, oh wait, you didn't go. And I was like, yeah, I know. So I don't know where the second cave is. Is there even a second cave? I feel like the dream islands I've gotten recently are fucking shitty. That's the type of memory I'm good at. What are the other human benchmarking tests I did? I did the aim trainer one, and god damn it, I fucking suck at that one. I'm so bad at that one. I think I got like exactly average, which I mean is fine, but in terms of people doing the human benchmark test, I think I should be better I should be better than them because I play video games. And I just was not good. Reaction, I got like a 1. I think the high score I got was, like after doing all the rounds, was like 170. 176? And I was like, that's good. That's good. And once again, same way with like memory, where it's like, I can remember something like naturally way better than you telling me remember this. I'm way better at reaction if I'm not told like, hey, react, ready? And then 3, 2, 1, react. I'm way better at if it's just like doing something, boom, I have to react. And I got like my high score was like 160 something, but I don't know. That was the highest one. I forget how percentiles work, but it was I think I was in like a good percentile. I forget, is 100 percentile that good or bad? That's bad. Wait, I actually need to search it up. A high percentile is considered good. Okay. So like 50% or 50th percentile is like average. Okay, okay. So, okay, yeah, I think I got like a 70 on the reaction, and I was like, okay, that's pretty good. And then everything else I got like average. The one that I tried the hardest on was the chimp test, and I would get to 1 point, and I couldn't do it. I would get to like, I got to like 12, and I was like, okay, I'm happy with 12. Because it was, oh, I have so much shit in my fucking inventory. You. Reorganize. Okay. Okay. I don't need it. What doesn't need to go in here? You don't need to go in here. You don't need to go in here. You don't need to go in here. And fuck it, the waters are not going in here. And you. And you, the waters, this shit can go in here. And I know I have the strange cord, I think in here. 1, 2. And we go 1, 2. I don't think Stardust is used for anything else, so I should probably use it on the fucking star pieces. Okay, now you get this. Oh wait, I need this. I forgot that I fucking needed this. I got this and I was like, okay, whatever. But I need that. I don't know what the recipe is, but I need it for the auspicious armor and the malicious armor. Or maybe one of them, I don't know. You go in here. And I'm taking these out. You're going. Nope. Nope. We go 1, 2, 3. And then we go back to this. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we organize. And then we go back to this. Oh my god. And then we go 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait. Okay, so I just need 50. And then we just blep, 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 blep. Blep. And then we go blep, 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 blep. And we organize. Then we put shit in here. But I accidentally put shit in here. You don't go in here. This is just non-denomination furniture, and that is exactly what you are. And you. You don't go in here, though. And then you go in here. That includes you and you. And then I go in here, and you go in here, and you go in here. Organized, okay. And also I don't need you to. 1, 2, 3. And we're organized. And we are live. I want to do that one stream. Just have my audio just be totally fucked up. And just absolutely just pay no attention to it. And if someone says it, I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? My audio settings are fine. I just fixed them. That's a good bit. Real ones will remember that 3 years down the road. I also saw that the way I get my news is either Twitter, walking upstairs and accidentally looking at the TV, general YouTube just hearing about it, or Moist Critical. And I saw the like one of his most recent videos is just like, it's about a streamer and he beats his pregnant wife, and it's just like, that's crazy. Like I act differently on stream than I am in real life. Not much different, but like I certainly say things a little more protectively, and I certainly think a lot more before I do something. First of all, asshole, why the fuck would you ever beat your wife? Pregnant wife. Doesn't make it much better. Actually makes it worse. You should never... Like, I don't get why people need to be physical. Like can't we just, like, be by our... Like, can't we just not do that? But that shit was crazy. That was crazy. Because I thought about it, and I was like, I could... First of all, I would never lay hands on someone, but, like, let's say I got really mad. The maddest I ever have been. If I did that, I would just insta-end stream. Like, I don't get why he couldn't do that. Like, it's crazy. I wonder how this group is going over here. Furnace kit. I don't get why you would ever build a furnace at all in this game. There's no reason at all. Wait, also I want to do this. No, no, no. go down here. I want to moisten up this cave. I've also I started on Instagram. I was doing it on Twitter, but I haven't gotten enough Twitter ones right now. But I've just been saving or bookmarking funny things because I've been sending people so many funny things that I'm like, I need to stop. I need to stop because I would find this annoying, and if I would find this annoying, that means that other people could. But I would say I get annoyed pretty easily with people sending me stuff. So I stopped sending people stuff as much. There's still some times where something slips through because it's pretty funny. But I've started just bookmarking things, and I might just like show them on stream one time if I pile up enough stuff. The Twitter one was just more like a story because it was that the guy who's and I don't know what he's considered, but he's like he won the bean whatever fucking thing, and he doesn't have any arms or legs, and then he apparently shot and killed someone, which is like you hear it and then you see him and you're like, wait, what the wait, no. And then you like look at the account and you're like, wait, let me make sure this isn't like a parody account or some weird bullshit, and I'm like, no, this is like fucking real. And I'm like, holy shit, this guy like actually did this. And then there's like a video of him like loading a rifle. And it's like, oh, he like probably did this then. It's crazy. No offense to the guy. Well, actually, if you murdered someone, I guess offense to the guy. If you don't have legs and arms, but you can shoot still, what the fuck is your escape plan? I think he like did it through a car, but like, what the fuck was your plan after that? Because it's not like you're on the run, you're just there. You're just sat down. You're not gonna run anywhere. I should tier list different crimes. Wait, would I rank them high if they were bad, like really bad, or would I rank them high if they were really like good crimes, like jaywalking or some bullshit? Wait, would you rank them high if they're a bad crime, or would you rank them high if they're a good crime? Because, like, my instant thought was, like, rape, probably one of the worst. Pedophilia, probably one of the worst. Murder, probably one of the worst. And then I thought about it, and I was like, jaywalking, that one's pretty fine. Fucking, I was gonna say assault, but that I was then gonna say something like, oh, it's good, but not that one. That is not good. I was thinking of like a time where it's okay, but that's not all the time. Jaywalking, yeah, that one's cool, whatever. Fucking, what's a good crime? Robbery, but like only sometimes. You'd have to have it not be like S A B C D F. It would have to be like worded. It would have to be like sometimes can be cool, or like justifiably cool, or whatever. Like robbery and like assault is like can be justified, but is still probably bad most of the time. But then there's like straight to hell, and those are like pedophilia, rape, murder, domestic abuse. But like it would be on like the lower tier of go to hell, because like you're bad, but you're not like pedophile bad. There's a difference. I don't want to think about this. This like reminds me of the Northern Lion ways to die tier list. Because it starts out funny, but then it's like, oh wait, this is a little more serious, because I don't want to think about dying through whatever this mean or that mean. No, not that one. No, just go. Boom, boom. And then I take... I'm just taking all these kits. You know I need sea glass. Sea glass? Yeah, I do. Sea glass? No, I don't. Me when I'm a bird. What the fuck do I need? Ice. Oh, wait, I do have ice. 50. I knew I fucking had ice. Do I want to build these here? Like, on one of my islands, or just on one of my fake island? I could build the power plant over here, and it would look like okay. Maybe? That's the only one that I would want to build somewhere else. Because it, like, fits here. Thematically. Oh. Oh, shit. Holy shit, are they all this big? Holy fuck. Okay, freezing. Okay, they're all this big. They are all this big. Okay, that's a readjustment. Jesus Christ, these are fucking big. These are going straight on this island. And I think I can build 2 of them. There's no way fucking 50 blocks is good enough for an entire magma altar or whatever the fuck this shit is called. Oh, and this thing's gonna be like pre-built, so I can't move it. And it's gonna be like a one-time build. I'm not gonna ever be able to get this shit back. Where the fuck do I even put it? Like, these are too big. I guess just right there. But which one do I do? Dude, they're so fucking big. Oh my god. I kind of like the power plant being over here, and then maybe fire one over here, ice one over next to the water. Ice one I'm confused about where to put, because there's not much ice in this game. I guess I just flatten this whole fucking town. I don't know what else to do. Oh, and then I have to untransform. This shit's gonna take so long. I think once I get this, like, kind of pillar down, I think I'll be able to build it, I want to say. I was playing games with my friends on Friday, and I just, like, kind of, like, randomly thought about it, because sometimes when there's, like, a down, I'll just kind of, like, refresh my YouTube just to see what there is new, or like just like a story or something that I could talk about with my friend. And like something reminded me of like the draft, and I was like, what are your guys' plans if there is a draft? If you even have a plan. And then I was like, I'll start. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking not eat for a week straight. And my friend was like, oh, I'll shoot myself in the foot. And I was like, okay. And my other friend was like, I forget what the third one was. It was... Oh, I forget what it was. But we all had plans, and I was like, I'm happy that we all came... I'm happy we're all thinking about this. But also, that's not a good thing. Whenever there's a down, I'll just go to YouTube and just be like, what's a new topic, and I'll get something. So I was talking about the, what was one of the random things I brought up? Oh, I was talking about the fucking Alex from Street Fighter being incestual. Because my one friend, like, I know he doesn't play Street Fighter, but, like, knows about Street Fighter. Same way I know just about Street Fighter, I don't really play it necessarily. And I was like, oh, did you hear that the new character is incestual? And he's like, what the fuck are you, what? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, no. And he's like, how? And I was like, oh yeah, he's also kind of like a predator, it seems. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, this is all true. Also, I should probably start eating shit. Eat. But I think stuff starts to disappear. Oh, that bubbly noise I like. Which, that Street Fighter making Alex be incestual. What the fuck were they thinking? What were they thinking? They gain nothing. But that being said, it is funny to be like cool with it and being like, yeah, I play the fucking incest character. Isn't that awesome? Like some guy who's really owning it. That's a very funny guy in my head. Is this shit gonna be tall? Oh, I'm gonna have to drag Pokemon over to fucking build it. I forgot about that. Oh, I'm gonna have to build a fucking land bridge. Or just build a fucking... whatever the Tinkaton, the lifts. One of the quests is build more of those, and I don't like those things. They're ugly and they're not very useful when you can just build land bridges. Can I go one more layer down? I don't think I need to. No. I guess I could. I don't know. That Switch 2 games, starting in May, they're getting not a price increase, but if you buy them physically, they'll have a price increase. Or I guess not even a price increase. Games have been $70, but they'll be like $10 more than like if you just bought it digitally. So if you buy a game digitally, you'll get it for $60, and then if you buy it physically, it'll be $70, which that's just so annoying, because I like having the boxes, I like having the cartridge, even if the cartridge doesn't do anything, I can at least then play it on multiple fucking, like I can have other accounts play it easier. Like I could easily boot up Pokopia on my fucking second account on my Switch. But if I bought it digitally, I would not be able to do that easily. Also, I should pick up those stairs. Can I just... Yoink. 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 Which way do I want it to face also? Do I have them like all go like... Well, that one is going to be towards the ocean. It's going to be this way. Should I have this one be this way? Okay, yeah. Holy shit. This is so fucking big. This is actually massive. I'm watering these flowers so I can just yank them out, because I'm taking these before they get destroyed. And I'm gonna have to fucking chop down every tree. I hope I can just do this. I hope this counts, because I don't want to fill in the ground. Go one over. Oh, this is gonna... Why are these so big? There's not even, like... The only place you could build them is on this island. Oh my god. And, like, the islands are all just big mountains. So you gotta either flatten them or build them on top of the mountain. I guess I should just, like, a border. Oh my god, this is actually such a small part of it that I'm doing, and there's, like, so much more. Oh, I should also go to the beach and check out the resort that I built, or the... Well, I don't know what the fuck I built. Cafe? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. This is faster, more efficient. Every time I think, or every time I say, like, a positive thing, like, back to back, like, faster, stronger, I think of the Lab Rats theme song intro, because it's, like, faster, stronger, it's smarter, it's something, I don't know the rest, but I always think of that, because it's always just two, like, describing words. Back to back. I'm so bad with fucking vocabulary terms for words, like noun. I know noun because it's person, place, or thing. That one's easy. But like verb, adjective, all those, I'm so fucking bad at those. Like it actually like just doesn't process in my brain at all. Dude, I'm also gonna fucking cut down every tree in... Holy shit. Why did I take such a bad step? Dude, oh my god, I don't even want to think about doing this again. Wait, am I... Well, guess we're on the cliff rock. What is this? The altar of fire? Altar of lava? Okay. This is very cheap, by the way. Like, extremely cheap. Rototiller. Grab. Cut. Give me bread. Oh, I cut down the flowers. What does it give? Oh, wait, it gives me the seeds? Okay, yeah. This is way quicker. Probably should not charge up for all of them. I remember this has nothing to do with anything. I don't know where this pulled from my brain. But I remember in kindergarten, I went to a Catholic kindergarten. Because they offered full-day kindergarten, which my mom would want for all of, like, me and my siblings. And so I remember we had, like, nap time, and first of all, I don't... Did anyone nap in nap time when they were a kid? Because I'm not a napper nowadays, but as a kid, I'm certainly not a napper either. And like, they would just turn on, like, a movie or, like weirdly a lot of, like second movies, or, no. Sequels of, like, Disney movies, like, I'm trying to think of an example. I'm trying to think of an example that was, like, real, because I only am thinking of ones that are, like, that didn't play. I'm pretty sure we watched Bambi 2, I want to say. We also would watch, like, weird things, like the Lilo and... That one's not weird, but, like, the Lilo and Stitch show. We watched the Care Bears show. We watched, like, old Care Bears. There was, like, we would watch weird things, like, just random things. And I remember, like, I was so, like, I think about it now and I'm like, where the fuck were they pulling, like, the movies and shit from? I also remember some kid, I want to say this happened. I could be making this up completely, and I have no idea if this is true, but I swear to God, like, one kid, like, pulled out his penis during nap time one time, and, like, did not get caught. Like, everyone just, like, watched him do it. Or, like, he was trying to be, like, sly about it, and, like, just did it to, like, be, like, shocked. And then, like, he did it, and I don't think he got caught, so he didn't get in trouble. I also remember, like, I think one of my friends, like, hit something or, like, yanked something, And then his fucking tooth flew out and he just started crying. I don't remember any person specifically from my kindergarten because I then like went to a normal elementary school starting first grade. Like I went to like not Christian, not private school. But dude, I like for a long time I didn't know why me and my siblings would go to Catholic school for kindergarten. Because I was like, why the fuck would we do that? And I thought at first it was like you kind of go there and you test the water to see if you want to do that, and then if you did, you would just go through with that, and then no kid would ever do that because you gotta go fucking like pray and shit for an hour. That wasn't true, but like we did have to. I remember multiple times where you'd go up the stairs. The church was upstairs, and you'd go upstairs and like there was like a church, and it was so weird. It was so weirdly upstairs because it was like in a corner. But I thought when I was a kid, like you pick this or like you just don't like it, so you go to normal elementary school, and that's a dumbass kid opinion. But I love dumbass kid opinions. Because my thought was like, who would, like, you must have gotten a choice if you wanted to go or didn't want to go. Like, from my family, like, I knew it was a family thing. And then, like, everyone hated it, so they went to normal elementary school. But no, it was just, everyone just, they just wanted full-time preschool, elementary school, kindergarten. I got it. Also, I think after this plot is filled, it's done. Well, I need to grab Pokemon, but then it's done. I also remember, I think the first time I got stung by a bee was at my kindergarten. But not when I was there. I was not at the kindergarten. Like, I was not attending. I was not a student. I was younger than that. And I was, like, going, like, my mom, like, dragged me there for something that my sister had. And I remember it was, like, one of those fat bumblebees. And my mom just always thought that those could not sting. And so, like, she wasn't, like, that wary of it. And I guess it fucking stung me. And my mom was like, oh, those sting. And okay, wait, this is filled out. But yeah, then my mom was like, yeah, that's when I learned that those fucking 15. All hands on deck? Holy shit. Oh my god. You know what we are gonna have? The fucking deck. Not deck, you know what I mean. No, you don't. I also remember learning about change in middle school. Like, when you buy something, you get change. Because I bought, like, an airhead. Because my mom, like, gave me, like, $1 or something. And the person in front of me got change back. And I remember I, like, did it. Or I, like, bought an airhead. And I didn't get money back, and I was like, why didn't I get money back? And she, like, tried to explain what change was to me, but I'm, like, a kindergartner, so I have no concept of money or anything or numbers or shit or whatever. And I'm just, like I kind of get embarrassed, so, like, whatever she says, I don't fucking care. I'm just like, oh, okay, and then I leave. Very, very similar in the way that, like, to tip, where they're like, oh, what, like, they ask something and then they're like, okay, bye. Like, that's basically what I did, but I knew the language, but didn't actually know the language. Utility? Outdoor? Utility. Also, 5 Pokemon come with. Come on. Okay, you're the last one. Also, I don't think these things even need electricity. I don't remember anything else from kindergarten. Actually, that's not true. I remember we had to learn, one of our specials was Spanish instead of, what were the specials in my elementary? Okay, so there's 5 of them. There's computers, there was music, there was art, gym, and computer, music, art, gym, computers, music, art, gym, library. And the one that we didn't have at my elementary school, no, at my kindergarten was, we had library, because I remember it was like outdoors. It was like a van. I remember that. We probably didn't have computers. I do remember we had computer time though. So maybe we didn't have art. I don't remember. Also, is this not gonna connect? You know what? We're gonna do it over here. Okay, does this work? Come on, get on. Are you following me still, or are you not? I wonder if I can just do this and they'll follow me. Because this would be quicker. Oh my god, Sylveon's drowning. Okay, they are not. They are dumb. They are dumb. They are dumb. But what if I do this? Pikachu, come on. Oh, Sylveon, come on. That's what I meant. Also, if I build the ice one, I'm gonna have to get a second team up here. It's 5 down, 10 to go. Oh my god. I'm probably not gonna even build the ice one, because I was like, oh, I'll build them all in one day. Hell fucking no, they're way bigger than I expected. Holy shit. Also, I didn't even go to the beach and the fucking other thing to do my dailies. So I was like, what was I even doing yesterday? I was on my phone yesterday, and I got like an invite to a birthday party. Right here. And holy shit. Here's where I get the ice. I don't need it. But so I got an invite, and it was like using one of those like party planner apps, and it sent me an invite. And then So I'm like, yeah, I just immediately clicked yes because I was like, I'm not busy, I'll go. And so it said like, oh, look at the person's list for what they want, and I was like, list, and then I like looked, and I was like, there's like an Amazon list, and I was like, oh, and then I think that's 5, but I was like, okay, what does this person want? Because I was like, I might not know, and if they want something specific, I'll get it for them. And then I look, and there's just 2 gift cards, and I was like, oh, that's annoying. Not literally, because like it's not that big of a deal, because that's an indicator that, okay, I can get them just a fucking gift card and they're good. Because some people are gift card people. I like getting gift cards. I don't want, like, there's sometimes I like a gift, but I like gift cards. I like gift cards. I don't like shit, because then it just, I place it down and it never moves. And if I don't want it, then it's just gonna stay there forever, and I don't want it. And so a gift card, I'm like, okay, easy, boom, done. And then, 10 down. And then, oh my god, you're just fucking flying. I love that. Then, the 2 gift cards were just like a Starbucks and like a Visa gift card. And I was like, okay, that's so easy. But I was like, could I get her a different type of gift card? But like, she's saying she wants this. And I'm like thinking like, I doubt anyone's even gonna look at this, because I didn't even know it was a thing until it like recommended it to me, and I was like, what? One, two, three. But I was like, okay, I guess, should I get her one of those 2 specific ones, or should I get her one that's not there, because I think those, they're like, should I just get her something else? Because I don't think she'll want, like, if people look at that and get her 15 Starbucks gift cards, I don't think she's gonna need that. Like, eventually she'll run out, but, like, a Visa gift card I get. Like, should I get her something specific? Like, I don't know. I think the easy thing is just get the Starbucks gift card or the Visa gift card and just call it a day. Those Visa gift cards, they're like, you have to spend to the penny or that shit is just gone completely. Like, the way that I use those Visa gift cards is I just put it in my Steam account, and then, like, then it has no money on it because it doesn't get taxed until it... What the fuck? Isn't level... I have to... Is that it? Was that it? I thought that was in. Holy shit, this is fucking big. Am I dumb? I guess I'll break these. Did I not go one... Like, this was me going one past it, just to make sure. I guess it's this. It still looks red. Oh, here it is. Still red. Maybe that's fine. That should be good. Oh my god, this is such a big area. Okay, yeah. Altar of Flame. Will be done tomorrow. Okay, so a tiny rinky-dink house takes 1 day, and so does this. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, this is bigger than the building. This is like a... I was gonna say like a 15 by 15. No, this shit is like a 40 by 40. Maybe not 40 by 40. Like a 30 by 30, 25 by 25. I'm so interested. I guess I can look over here. I guess this is the area that I do for Altar of Ice. Or Altar... whatever the fuck it's called. I don't care. Because it's flat. It's kind of like oceany. I want something water-like. Because it's ice. I could do it on the water. And just have it like... be right above it. The problem is it builds like one above where I build it. Like when I play something, it needs to be one below one below. But it would kind of be sick in this big pond. I think it's too small. Wait, I need to test this out because it might be sick. I want my sister to play this game. She doesn't have a Switch too, but she would like it because she wanted to play it, but she's like, I don't have a Switch too, which makes sense. But then she, like, I think kind of to, like, cope that she can't play it, she was like, I don't even like Pokemon that much, like, I think I'll be fine. And I was like, it's not even the point of Pokemon, it's just, like, different. And it's also, like, way more creative. I think this might... What the hell? Why can't I just, like, place it? Also, I definitely had more building projects happening at once. The fuck are you saying? I definitely had multiple happening at once. I had, like, 3 houses building at the same time. Stylish cafe, that's what I wanted. I was gonna take something out of my inventory, that's not what I need. I just need to rebuild the SSN, that thing's gonna be a fucking nightmare. I'm just putting that shit off. Oh, I can fucking check these, I forgot that. Having the hop-up event just completely destroyed a daily task that I am not going to do anymore, which is check my shop. My Pokemon Center. Why did I say it like that? Pokemon Center. Bonfire. Wait, that's actually awesome. What is in here? Crystal, dish rag. Is that gold? Copper? I want to see how this looks, because I really, like, ordered this off. Also, one of my glowing blocks is right there. Please build one up. I hope it's not, like, flat. Oh, you had bricks, but also now that's a wrap. It's one up. Okay, it's awesome. It's cool. It's sick. It's fabulous. I wish it was a little deeper. I wish it was like one back. Was it that spawned in seaweed? Decorative seaweed placed on the ground? Holy shit, I just fucking murdered him. I was gonna say, please don't fucking... Oh, it instantly got watered. Would-a-beep, would-a-beep, would-a-beep. I also probably should have built it, like... No. I probably should have built it in a different direction, but, like, I don't fucking care. I can build a walkway. Also, I probably should have kept the sand on me. I forgot that I was doing this. It. I don't want it looking like this, but I want it to... Yeah, I want that. No. I want it to, like, flow a little, but also not. Oh, that's not what I want. I think it's there. Can I do this? Yeah, that works. I also built one block out, so I can't, like, go down. Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh, I fucking ruined it again. There, that's good enough. I like that. Oh my god, get me out. I definitely need to do some readjusting. Okay, it's kind of ugly here. But, like, there was a vision. Also, this is gonna be like a pool or some bullshit. Beam. Oh, you're just immediately manning the checkout. And you're selling a grave. Also, I don't know where this is supposed to connect. Like, everywhere else, it's, like, kind of, like, easy to be like, oh, you connect it here or there. There's nowhere to connect this to or from. Because there's just stairs into water. So I need to rebuild this. This is, like, close, though. think this is also a house if I just, like, back this up with, like, fences or, like, blocks. I also could just tear it down and, like, move it one block back. Or, like, wait, actually what I could do is just tear this down and then move it one block back. I don't care, I'm not doing that right now. Too much. I just wanted to build all the, like, prefabs. Because they're cool. Having two of them, that's stupid. Unless it's like a house. But, like, I wouldn't have two stylish cafes. Okay, he's back. I was gonna say, did I just drown him last time? Give him a chesto-berry because I want... Oh, more rare feathers. I don't want to do that. I need to figure out a better food source. I forget what dry gives me. Dry just makes me, like, luckier or gives me more dig spots. I don't want that either. I just have too many of them. Like, I have fucking 19 and 18 artifacts. I don't need that. I'm going into the mist. Like that one movie with that guy. I was gonna say the actor, but I don't know the actor's name. I watched that movie in critical viewing and did not like it at all. I don't like horror movies, but I don't like them from the context that they're supposed to be scary, and I don't find them scary because they're just like, you're already anticipated, you already build up that like if you go into a horror movie and you don't know it's a horror movie, then it's going to be way scarier. That is what I would want, but also what I would not want from a horror movie. Like, a movie that I genuinely find scary is Beetlejuice. I don't like it, and it's a horror movie, and it's Beetlejuice. I don't like that movie. But then, like, fucking... What's a horror movie? Technically, The Purge is a horror movie. I've seen that. Scream is a horror movie that I saw. And I didn't like it because you're anticipated. Like, it just doesn't do anything for me. Some people does it a lot, and it doesn't do anything for me. But The Mist is something that I actually got fucking scared by, and was grossed out by also because of that fucking spider scene. Oh my god. That spider scene is horrifying. I hate that shit. I'm not even, like... I'm not scared of spiders. I mean, like, I don't like them. But I think compared to other people, I like them more than other people. And that spider scene is awful. I cannot watch that shit. Tomato. Tomato. Wait, can I do... Tomato to potato. I watched my critical viewing was like not even a real class. It was literally just show up, be there, and don't be distracted, and you got a full grade. I got like a 100% in that class because I was there every day. You didn't even have to talk about the movie, really. You just had to show up, be there, and be, like, watching the movie. And still somehow people fucking, like, failed that class. Like, I don't get... It's literally a movie. Like, what... like, I would actually talk about the movie to my teacher, because, like, the teacher was cool, and I had him for other things. So I'd, like, talk about it, or I would talk about the movies, and I remember in Shawshank Redemption, that was, like, the first movie we watched, and, like, I know the name, and I'm like, I don't really know what it's about, or what it's about. But, like, I watched it, and I'm like, oh, that's a very good movie. But, like, right before it ended, he left us on a cliffhanger right when the main character, they're, like, calling for his name, and they walk over to his cell. And right before they reveal what happened, my teacher paused and said, okay, and tomorrow we'll find out. And then, like, I'm in, like, the class I have with him the next day, but not the critical viewing class. And I'm like, I think he's alive. I think, he went through the poster. I didn't say this, like, so cockily. I'm saying it kind of, like, in a cocky way now, but I didn't say it in a cocky way. I said it like I'm putting puzzle pieces together, and I felt smart about it, and I did feel smart about it. I said, I think he went through the puzzle, or I think he went through the, poster, and I said, I don't know where that trope comes from, and I'm thinking it comes from here, which I was correct about. And then I also, like, after we watched it, my teacher was like, okay, now I'm gonna show you the Family Guy version. And it was just like a 5-minute, like, little clip. And then I realized, like, oh my god, wait, this movie there's so many parodies of this movie and shows. Like, I remember a Phineas and Ferb episode that was Perry the Platypus. Was I can't think of the word. It's a fake word now. Parodying. It's a fake word to me now. It doesn't have any word, meaning, or value, or anything. It was a parody, and it was Phineas and Ferb, and I remember that. And it, like, clicked in my head, and I was like, oh my god. Like, for some reason with me, when I notice a pop culture, like, reference or whatever, like, I will watch something, and I'll get all the things, and then, like, in the next week or two, I will get a reference to it through, like, a YouTube video or something. I'm like, what the fuck? Same thing will happen with, like, songs. I guess I said pop culture. So, like, songs and, like, whatever. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Does this happen to everyone, or does this just happen to me? Like, I don't know. And then, we watched The Green Mile, and that one, I was weirded out by that movie. Like, it was good, but, like, it's not as good as Shawshank. The Green Mile, I was just like, why does he spit out bees? Why does he throw up flies? And then, like, I watched that movie, and then, like, in the next week, I hear someone reference, like, I'm gonna spit out flies like the Green Mile, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why do I... Like, just that type of shit. But that movie was good, but, like, thinking about it now, I'm so weirded out by that movie. It was good, but, like, what the fuck? What? Where did that come from? And then, I don't remember what we watched from there. Maybe The Mist. Then we started going into, like, horror and, like, shit like that, and I didn't like that. We did The Mist, and I didn't like that movie. And then I know we did Gremlins at one point. I don't... Because what we would do is we would do genres for a little. So we went from dramas, or, like... Yeah, I guess drama movies. That wasn't the right word. Dude, why is everything about to explode if I don't put water on it? I think dramas to then horror, and I think we did The Mist and Gremlins. I think we then did comedy. But the problem with this class is at this point now it was just recommendations. Like the first three were all like the teacher just put it on and we had to watch, and I liked that because they were new movies that I've never watched. And then like Gremlins, that was a recommendation. And then like for comedies, everyone was like, "Oh my god, I want to see this movie or this movie," and they're all movies I've seen. Like I just wanted him to put on something that I've watched. Now at this point, I didn't. I was also recommended. I was like, let's watch Tommy Boy. Let's watch this. Let's watch that. And then like, eventually like I think Grown Ups 2? Was it Grown Ups 2? It wasn't the first one, because I like the first one more. And I got into an argument with someone because they thought the second one was better. And I was like, no, the first one's way better. I understand they're both bad movies, but I like them. And we watched the second one, the second Grown Ups. We watched the first 21 Jump Street. I guess just 21 Jump Street, not 22 Jump Street. And that movie, it said like PG-13, so we could watch it in school. And then like, just some of the themes were like, we were watching it and there was just like a whole party scene where like people were like very like scantily clothed and like lots of drug and like alcohol reference. And my teacher was like, we are never taking a recommendation ever again. Or like he got like mad or something and he was like, we're not doing this again. And he's like, you better hope an administrator does not walk in here right now. Like he was like, I'm getting fired if someone walks in here. Then what did we watch? I think after one of those two movies, I just straight up went to him and I was like, hey, please don't take any recommendations. Let's just put on a movie and just let us watch it, because I liked the class more when it was like new stuff that I've never seen. And I honestly don't remember what else we watched. Oh, we started to do documentaries, and I didn't like that, because they were like episodes, and like normally a documentary has like multiple episodes, and they're like longer episodes. They're like hour-long episodes, so they would be like, you'd get through most of one in one day, but like probably not all of it. And so then you would have to like do part of one episode one day, part of another episode another day, and then like everyone would lose interest eventually. So we did like the Chimp Crazy one for a little, then we did one on the war in Ukraine, and then that one didn't even last one episode, because we did it and we got to the end and someone was just like crying, and it was just like there was just like footage of like dead bodies, and we were like, this is not the vibe right now. We want something else, please. And then I don't. Oh, I remember what we ended on. We ended on this show called oh, I don't remember what it was called. It has Harrison Ford, Jason Segel, I think that's his name, something like that. And it's like a show about a therapist who like had, like his wife died and then he had like drug problems and shit like that. It's a good show. We watched the first season. It was good. I remember that. I liked that show. I actually remember the last episode. Like this one annoying girl. She was always annoying because she was like the bully type and like the I'm always right type. And like, she was the I am always right type. And then she also got stuff right in classes. So like, you couldn't even like be like, no, you're dumb as fuck, because she was smart, but she was dumb as fuck. So she, like, we're watching the show, and like, there's a gay couple in the show, and they like kiss and they're like so happy and it's just like a funny scene, whatever. And they're like kissing on screen for a while because like the guy just proposed or whatever. And she's like class is about to end and she's like, okay, let's wrap it up. And like you know, benefit of the doubt, maybe she's not talking about the gay people on screen. Then she goes, she says something specific where I'm like, oh, you're just fucking homophobic. You're just straight up a fucking piece of shit. What did she say? She was like, yeah, let's get this off the screen. I'm done looking at this, or I'm grossed out. And dude, she was a piece of work. I'm so mad because like I'm really good at getting under people's skin sometimes, and I didn't quite get under her skin like I wanted to. Actually, no, you know what I did? I did because I caused her, it wasn't anything that I did for her to get mad at me, but I said something that led to her getting mad at the entire class. And I'll take that, but I wish I could have done it more. Because we were learning about fucking pronouns, gender ambiguity. I love that clip. We were learning about pronouns, normal thing. And it wasn't even about, like, he, she, they, them. It was literally... Bye. It was literally in writing how to use pronouns. And we did it, and it was literally circle this one or circle this one. It was a 50-50 on all of them. And the first one, it was, like, they or he. And I was like... And it was he. He was the correct one. And I like, kind of asked the genuine question. I said, why wouldn't you put they to be more, to leave more ambiguity because you don't know what gender they are? And my teacher was like, you're right, but you're wrong. He's like, the way that you're going about the question is a different way that it's asking the question. And he's like, if you knew... He's like, we're just assuming we know their gender is male. And he's like, then it would be this, because that's grammatically correct or whatever. And I'm like, okay. And then someone in the back of the class, the same girl, goes like, she gets mad about the idea of they, them people. And she starts, like, answering for the teacher while he's trying to explain this without, like, whatever, like, without... getting it wrong or being like he's being lighter on his toes than he normally would about a subject. So he's like, yeah, you just like, it was grammatically incorrect to put that they, or like something. It was something like that. Like, it was a genuine question that I had, and I think it was a good question. Like, sometimes you know you have a good question, and that was a good question. And she just chimed in at one point, and she's like, there are no they thems. That's the answer. Or, like, something like that. And, like, I didn't even respond, because I was like, you know what? We let this slide. We don't ever... Like, I'm never gonna like you or be nice to you or anything. But I'm just gonna, like... I'm just not... We're just gonna not talk about this, and we're not gonna talk. Like, that was my, like, in-head response. And then someone else starts also saying that. But this person, it's more funny that they're saying it because, like, they're the stoner pothead archetype. And they're just like going back and forth, like, saying, like, there are no they, thems. But the one is high as fuck, and the other is, like, a smart person who's just dumb. And then the other person was just a dumb person who is just dumb. And they both just are talking about this. Then, like, the girl goes to the class. Like, everyone in the class is kind of, like, making fun of her. Like, being, like, they're jokingly, like, there are no they, thems. Red, white, and blue, America. And they start just, like, making fun of her, kind of. But they're kind of being, like, a little more, like, vague on, like, how... Like, they're not as, like, bold in saying it. And then, like, she goes to the bathroom, and they all start just fucking making fun of her and just doing it. And being like, there are only 2 genders. Like, they just start fucking making fun of her instantly. And I was the catalyst, and I was like, I didn't add in at all, because I was like, I don't... Like, they're just all saying the same thing over and over again, which is fun. It's fun. They're making fun of her. That's fine. But I'm like, I'm not gonna just add in to something that's already the same. I was the catalyst. That's enough. I did enough. My job's done. But meanwhile, the high kid is just like, he has no idea what's going on. He has no clue what's going on. And that was just very funny. I think she also made a teacher cry, I think. I heard that. Because she was mean to them. But once again, I wish I could have just been meaner to her. Because I'm weirdly good at getting under people's skins. Like, not even on purpose. Like, people I don't like, I just pay no attention to them. And I kind of just, like, I care about what people think about me. But not necessarily, like, if I just don't like a person, I don't care what they think of me. I care what they say about me, and I care what they, like, do about me. And the way that I got under people's skins is they just wouldn't like me, or if I disliked them, they would just dislike me back, but we would never talk. And the way also I was... Like, it would be like a person comes up and talks to me, and I just don't like them, and I would just kind of pay, like, no attention to their conversation, or just kind of be like, okay. And just kind of, like, end it by just doing that. By just being like, okay. And then they would eventually just, like, get a hint and leave. And that's how they would just, like... I would get under their skin, kind of. Like, not get under... I guess for some of them, I didn't get underneath their skin. But, like, I feel like a lot of them I did. Lugia. Oh, hello. But I really wish I could have gotten under her skin. She also randomly, one day in English, she was just like, "Are you nervous?" And I was like, "What the fuck? We don't talk. I don't know you. Why are you asking if I'm nervous? What the fuck? I fucked up." She's like, "Are you nervous?" And I'm like, "No." And I answer very confused because I'm like, we don't know each other. I don't talk to you. Why are you asking if I'm nervous? And where the fuck did he go? Oh. I really hit it. And then she's like, "You have a white streak of hair." Which I do. I just naturally have a white streak of hair. I'm dirty blonde and I just have a white, like literally a white streak of hair. And she's like, "Are you nervous?" And I'm like, "Why?" And she's like, "You have a white streak of hair." And I'm like, "No, that's just natural." And she's like, "I know, but sometimes people gain a white streak of hair if they're nervous." And I'm like, "I've had this since I was a baby. This is not nervous." And like, I don't know, just the fucking nerve to be like, "Are you nervous?" And then explaining the concept of, like, a gray hair to me. Like, I don't know. I hated her. I wish I could have just... Like, I did kind of put her in her place, kind of, with that. Because I was like... I kind of just, like, called her dumb. Because I was like, no, this is just natural. And I've had it since I was a kid. Like, there's nothing weird. Or, like, it is weird. But there's nothing, like, off or anything. Like, I'm not nervous at all. And she did look dumb after it, because she just randomly asked me if I was nervous, and I was like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like if I went up to a skinny person and was like, "Are you hungry? Are you hungry? You look skinny, are you hungry?" Like, what the fuck? No. Just because they're skinny doesn't mean they're hungry. Also, I think I don't really got anything else to do. I think that's it, yeah. I'll put shit away. I'll do that first. Do I have any? I have one. Oh my god, I got so much brick. I'm bricked up. You. I didn't put away my fucking things. I put away the blocks. I put away you. I put away the blocks. I put away you. I put away the building kits. I put away you. That was all from one day. Holy shit. I'll take these out of here. Okay, then we go boom. Then we go here. Then we go boom, sort. Then we go boom, sort. Then we go to items. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we go over here and we put the stairs away. And there's. And that's. No! And that's it. Not that, this. I'll be live tomorrow, I think. Also, I want to try to raid someone. I want to raid someone. Who do I follow? You know what? Maybe I'll raid. Oh, you can see how long people have been streaming. I'll raid Chibli. Start raid. Okay, that's all. Bye.